Welcome, my name is Rich, and this is a laid-back Let's Play of Star Wars The Old Republic. In this Let's Play, I will be paying attention to the stories that the game is trying to tell me, and the decisions that the game has me make. The choices available. I'll also talk about things that... Oh, hey, he's hanging out in the hold. Okay. Things I remember about Star Wars, or things I think, places I think that the game or the setting in general may be drawing inspiration from. This is obviously some kind of med bay, but it's hardly got anything in it. This isn't a bedroom for people to sleep. This is an engine room. I'm not sure why Kaizen is hanging out here, but... Devour fear, or be devoured. Wise words. I see that you have no distractions around you here, so you must be doing a genius. So, conference room, nothing. Cockpit. Or is it big enough? Is this big enough? Like, is the ship big enough for this to be called a bridge? Yeah, I think it is. This isn't a cockpit. I think a cockpit is just one person. Or maybe like a two-person thing if you're... you know, in an aircraft. Then it becomes a cabin. And then once it gets to this size, I would call this a bridge. So that's what we're going to call it. Use your ship's holo communicator. Holo terminal, rather. Okay, what's through here? Storage. Oh yes, of course, this is my personal storage, isn't it? And there's places to hang out here, I guess. I suppose Kaizen and the other guy sleep on these two sofas, because there's only one bed in the place, and it's through here, and it's mine, and I'm not sharing it with either of those other two. I suppose someone could... No, that's not really enough space to sleep on. Even if you wanted to sleep on a table, it would be easier to just set up some kind of camp bed, which I imagine that is probably what they're doing, actually. Or there might be fold-out beds, I suppose. Anyway. So I was expecting to be introduced to a couple of new planets, but what it seems like is... Oh, I need to choose a lightsaber. I don't think I want either of these. That'll be a quest from Kaizen and a quest from Tharon, won't it? Yeah. What was I thinking? Ah, yes, I was thinking that I would be introduced to a couple of new planets. But this actually seems like... Well, my guess is that it's going to be like the ship assault that we took part... Well, that we defended against when we were going from the fleet to... the planet. When we were going from the Republic fleet to Coruscant. And got ambushed by the Imperial cruiser and the Grand Moff. Fallen out of practice of keeping on topic. So this is probably going to be like... is it called a flashpoint? I think that's the right term. I think it's probably going to be a flashpoint like the previous ship combat thing, or like the fight on a ship, because there is also ship combat in this game, but that's different. Anyway. But I suppose it's possible that this will be a mission on, like, not just a mission, but not just a flashpoint, but like a full zone that just happens to be a ship that we go through exploring, like we have done on planets. That would be interesting. No, leave it alone. Yeah. And they don't involve you. So stop it. Fair enough. What is it? Is it J, K? Oh, I've got a choice to make. I was trying to look up where the companion list is. Is it I? No, it's not I. No. No. Here we are. Trying to work out which one I have equipped. I think Kaizen is the one, unless that just selects. I'm not sure how you... Oh, can you just swap them out? Interesting. That was N, wasn't it? Right. I want... the build guide. I think it was one of these two. But it's been a while, so I don't remember. Yes, it is. One of these two. So what does this do? Activate Cloud Mind. Grants Blackout, which increases damage reduction by 25% for 6 seconds. Reduces the cooldowns of Force Speed by 5 seconds, Force Slow by 3 seconds, and Force Barrier by 30 seconds. In addition, Force Speed lasts half a second longer. Mental Alacrity increases your movement speed by 100% while active, and the active cooldown of Force Speed is finished when Force Barrier ends. Let's have that. What was this one again? Oh yeah, I don't really use Cloud Mind. But I will take the build guide's word for it that it's useful. So let's go to that ship. Thank you. They are adequate as they are. You don't need to keep adding more cushions. The level that they are at is fine. Arcadia. Carida. Carida. Carida? Carida? Probably Carida. If it was Carida. Well, I would think that Carida would be 2 Ds. Anyway. That's the bridge. That looks like they're probably going to reuse the bridge map from the first ship that we... first major ship that we boarded that we could like move around on. And actually on that we only explored around the very front end of the ship. There was a lot more ship than we actually got to see of, well, according to the map at that time. So I mean, it's possible. I think it would be possible. For a ship to be a planet style series of connected zones that you would venture around on, but this is probably going to be a flashpoint. Oops. I do enjoy watching us travel. That was a very fast journey. We were on... oh no, hold on. Where were we? We were over here. That's even further. We weren't like in the galactic core. We were out on almost the rim. Well, I mean, halfway to the rim on Nar Shaddaa, and we've just zoomed over here. That should be like Star Wars has a system of oh, there's Hoth, of space travel through hyperlanes, which have to be cleared of debris, so that when you're going at hyperspeed, you don't crash into anything at faster than light speed and obliterate yourself and the surroundings. And traveling at light speed. Oh, hey, Hoth is ages away from Yavin. Yavin 4. Interesting. Anyway, oh, and there's Tatooine. So, like, yes, you're traveling faster than the speed of light, but you're still, like, they still have a speed at which they go. Like, it's not instant. Travel time is sometimes days or weeks, I think. Maybe even months. Depends on the ship. So I don't believe that traveling from here to here across the galaxy, which, as I understand things, the Star Wars galaxy is smaller than the Milky Way, but even still, that seemed like an awfully short journey. Now, I understand that they'll be doing that for the purposes of not making you wait for 5 in-game days to travel across the galaxy, and you have to just log out whilst your character does that. That would be a very different type of game, and there are a number of ways you could make that interesting. I don't know whether EVE Online functions that way. I haven't played it, EVE Online, or really ever seen any of it, but just exit ship into space, because this took us to outside the ship that we were trying to get to, and we haven't docked yet. Oh no, here we go. Apparently trying to get out of the door made the rest of the crew scramble to dock us so that I didn't just space myself. Okay, so there's a medical droid. Alright, let's summon this crew member. Can I summon him? I can! Haha! Go on. Let's have the ship's droid accompany us and do DPS for the fight. Our ship's protocol droid is a battle butler. Oh, can I give him... Oh, I don't think I have any. Oh, no, I do. Okay. Large influence, no influence. Alright, I'll give him a signet ring of ancient Tyon and a carved runestone and see how he likes them. Oh, he hasn't said anything. Oh. They obviously haven't fleshed this character out. That's a shame. And my influence with him has raised. I wonder why it's not showing anything here for his influence. Oh well. That was a bit of a slow reaction from her. And a bit of a foolish reaction from the soldiers. And you'd think they'd be familiar with Jedi and the way that they fight and work. So you'd think that they'd go, maybe closing to melee range with a Jedi, not such a good idea. Maybe I'll stay back here and have my my weapons trained on her from a sort of a mid-range. So the Imperial ambush probably brought... There was probably a Sith amongst them. Maybe not on board necessarily. It depends on how much range the technique he has. Vivicar has on his madness technique. He may have been on the ship that brought the Imperials, or he may have been part of some kind of boarding party and disguised. And if he was part of a boarding party, it may well be that he actually felt that infecting Lorana with the madness and then leaving was more valuable than simply killing her, because if he does that, then she'll stay on board and be in a position to wreck up the ship further. Oh, maybe not then. Okay, so this is probably... forget the Imperial ambush. This is probably Vivicar in disguise as a Jedi Master. Although, quite how he managed to fool Lorana... Well, maybe she was almost dead, wasn't she? She was almost dead. Very badly hurt. And someone claiming to be a Jedi Master shows up and does force things to her. And probably she doesn't recover until after he's gone. Wow. Lieutenant Bella Wynn has got some cakes on her, hasn't she? Sensible. I wonder how long this is actually going to take. Ah, lots of reprogrammed droids. Okay, that makes sense. He's operating... his powers are the same as... smuggler powers, I think. Just wondering what purpose all of this stuff serves. Could be energy conduits? Conduits of some kind. Maybe. Or maybe they're braces against the wall or something. I don't know. Will we progress through here, do you suppose? That was a... what was it? An elite. So, not quite the peak of enemy strength, but certainly up there. I don't see that there'd be a reason to have an elite here unless we were going to be traversing through after we'd dealt with Lorana. Oh, hey. They're descending from the sky. Well, not the sky, from above. I wonder whether they were visible. I didn't think to look up. Well, they probably weren't. Let's be real. What the purpose of having this up here is if you never actually are able to get up to it. I mean, I suppose it adds detail. Hold on, there's a door up there. I suppose it adds detail to the room. I wonder why the ship needs this much open space on the interior. It's not cargo space. Deserve to be killed. She's obviously got the smoky eyeshadow of evil, although I don't know whether that was part of her design before or whether that's something that she decided to start adding when she started going mad. Like, it feels like dabbling in the dark side of the Force just comes with free mascara. Alright, let's have at it then. What's this? Oh, right, she's running away. We had her. We totally had her. She was completely done in. Yes, I'm sure that will help. Force Persuade is always handy. Then die. Kill her. Dark side. Hopefully we'll catch up with Vivicar soon. And presumably wipe off the extra smoky mascara. I wonder whether we'll see her again. Oh, hey, I'm still suffering from the effects of some kind of debuff. Oh, no, hold on. That's a buff, isn't it? The big orb. Hello. Yep. If only the Sith were too. I don't think that crushing things is really that powerful. Creating things, that's a real thing. And maintaining them is the next step below. Just destroying things, that's easy. Anything can destroy. I'll let you believe that, but no. That's why I will kill you. That'll solve the problem. Yes, all the dark side people say that. Maybe if you keep telling yourself that, you'll start to believe it. Instead of Dark Lord of the Sith, I think I'll start calling them Edge Lords of the Sith. Oh, door's locked. Okay. Don't question me. I mean, a talented and determined Jedi probably wouldn't be slowed down by being in the brig, even if you took their lightsaber. I don't know where Lorana falls on the scale of rubbish to talented Jedi. What is this? Ahsoka Corporation would like to congratulate you on the completion of 21 days in the United Efforts login calendar and ask that you enjoy the contents of this care package, including complimentary major reputation boosts and solid resource matrices. Okay, I guess. That's a cool animation. Where did that drop from? Was there someone from the Psyker Corporation waiting in the air vents to drop that down for me? Use my ship's holo terminal. Okay. We're probably drawing closer to my character's ability to shield people, so hopefully we're drawing close to the end of the game's this storyline where I shield people, and hopefully the fight against Vivicar will be coming up soon. I spoke to him personally. Not really. Well, there wasn't really much to tell other than giving a description of his appearance, because he just went through the same script that apparently all Sith have. Sure they're connected. Of course they're connected. What stupid question that is. I can talk to my two companions. Well, story companions. C2N2 is also a companion. Not your Jedi. Fuck off with the flirt option, would you? I don't care whether he disapproves. Fuck him. Stop flirting with every female creature around you. Would he flirt with a female rancor, do you suppose? So, why is it taking him this long to come to this conclusion? He already told us that he feels disgraced because he was captured and lost his score according to his scorekeeper belief system. I don't know why it would have taken him this long to come to the same conclusion that he already came to before. Ah, okay. So his father's remains will happen to be in the small area of Tatooine that we actually get to land on and explore, no doubt. Aha, very clever. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to go to Tatooine or Alderaan first. It depends on the level of the zones. And I would rather... Some of the crew were growing a bit thick. Okay. Alright. I mean, I think Guhe is already pretty thick. Levels 28 to 32. And this is levels 24 to 28. Okay, so Tatooine first. Even though we're level 44, so it'll still go through it according to level because it caps your level when you're there. So this will cap my level at 28. And I'll be operating at level 28, like with my stats at level 28, even though I'm level 44. Let's go on a journey. Journey through hyperspace. Big old rock of sand. I don't see the problem. How stupid. He'll spend his time making sandstorms, I guess, with the Force. Land the ship quickly before I space myself. Oh, here we go. It's an amusing mental image that my character is like banging on the external space hatch, and the rest of the crew is like, "Oh shit! Quick, let's land before she opens it." Dismiss, and let's get Kaizen down here. Does he want any of these things? Moderate? No. Influence gain. Sure. Okay, Tatooine. Surprised that Mos Eisley is explored already. We're at Anchorhead, and we need to get down into Jundland. Jundland is a weird name to me because I'm most familiar with the word Jund from Magic the Gathering as one of the guilds of Ravnica. Oh yeah, this is exactly the same layout as other hangars that we've landed in, just this texture is different. Jund are red... Oh, hold on. No, Jund aren't a Ravnica guild, are they? It's a tribe? It's red, green, black. Now I need to look it up, because I can't remember and I'm curious. Jund is a region in Shards of Alara, apparently. Okay. Jund is red, black, green. I thought so. Okay. How did I get in here? Oh, right, through there. Okay. We didn't descend through the ceiling and have it close over us or anything. I wonder whether I can see through... No, it's just another door. Some kind of airlock? I mean, I suppose it makes sense to have an airlock in a really high-end spacecraft hangar on a desert world. Like, I know that the ones that we see in the films, the Millennium Falcon, for example, landing in Mos Eisley, didn't land anywhere that had several doors or even one door. It was just open air. But seems to me that on a desert planet like this, you probably want to try and protect the ship from the elements, from sand getting into everything, and doing it with a pair of doors like this is an excellent way of going about it. Here's customs. And oh no, he's not waiting, he's viewing his portable holo display whilst these people hang out and wait for him to get ready. Okay. Little sofa. Interesting, okay, so as before, everyone has their own hangar. I wonder what will take us into this group phase. Oh, this is a similar spaceport design to not Nar Shaddaa, but the planet before it, Taurus. Dude is negotiating with some Jawas over a small cadre of astromech droids. Probably, maybe, I'm guessing. This is an interesting design of astromech. Well, if he has nefarious intentions, he really won't do very well by attacking a Jedi. It never goes well for anyone. What a weird way of spelling Fowler. Not that with a W is any more sensible. I suppose it's just the way that I'm used to, I guess. Ah, right. Oh, there's quite a few heroics here, isn't there? Reap the whirlwind, down the hole, the long goodbye, pirate bullies, a Jawa's concern, breaking the code, search and rescue. Well, if I don't happen to find them as I traverse the planet, I guess I'll pick them up individually here. Or pick them up collectively here. Well, that's out in the middle of nowhere. Defend yourselves. Well, yeah, you'd think that maybe they'd have thought of that. Circa, not Psycho. My mistake. I don't know that I approve of that approach. Seems needlessly destructive. And dangerous. They're probably hoping the problem will sort itself out by the complainer getting himself killed. I wonder what happened here. Oh right, that's what this is. That's where it's telling me to go. Okay. I don't think the sky is quite the same colour between these two. It's a bit weird. Has it got the same clouds? Maybe. But they're not in the same place. It's a different skybox. I think. No, it would be more complicated to make it different skyboxes, wouldn't it? Wonder where the edge is. You can probably, what's only an explanation, this as your character just not wanting to go out any further than this because it'll exhaust. Yeah, there we go. We're suffering from exhaustion. We should turn back now. Kaizen's fine though, so you actually can go further out than that. It's just that you need high health to survive it. Kipth. It's not quite the same shape as I associate with sand crawlers, so I didn't immediately go, oh, that's a sand crawler. But now that I see it, it makes sense that I don't want to buy or sell anything from him. I just wanted to hear the voice lines. You buy! Buy more! What are these? Urban Womp Rats. Yeah, they're pretty big, aren't they? I suppose they would have to be if they're the same size as the vent that Luke shoots the missiles through at the end of A New Hope. Oh, hey, a quest. Apparently they don't have any rules about riding speeders around inside here. Presumably because it's a frontier town. But even Taurus had you dismount when you got inside inside buildings. So apparently Tatooine is even more lawless than Taurus, which is being rebuilt. That's a clever plan. It's still a bit weird to me that your character just takes these things at face value. But that's standard in MMOs and RPGs in general. And generally, if the advice or the request was untoward, we then find out and sort it out. It's been a little bit of a while since I have played, so my knowledge of, or my memory of, my rotation is not quite as good as it used to be. Jedi rock technique. Jedi force. What am I doing here again? Is there anything else that I need to do here? Or have I completed my goal? Okay, I probably am done then. But I am also curious. Not much up here. There may be a chest or something though. That was a big boulder that I somehow found within this room and launched upon him. But no, it seems like no chests or anything. At least not up there. Oh, hello. Oh, I was going to hit her with my lightsaber. Okay, this cantina. Oh, not allowed to be mounted in here. Okay, fair enough. Wonder when I'll get kicked off my mount. Oh, there we go. So, just saying some astromech droids is a bit vague and not very helpful. Hopefully we have a description of those two astromechs. You sort of put Anchorhead in danger. Sounds like a job for a violent Jedi. Well, his reputation for hunting Jedi will end here. What happened over here? Seems like a pair of patrons had a bad experience with a drink or with getting punched in the stomach by these two ladies. Maybe they were trying to get handsy and the ladies just gave it to him in the nuts. They're not dressed like the serving girl. And they're not dressed like the constable. Maybe there isn't a uniform for the serving girls. Maybe they are. Maybe the patrons got a bit too handsy and they were shown why that doesn't happen in this, why that's not tolerated in this establishment. Oh, hey, one of those guys. I don't know the species name. The tiny blue elephant men. Is this a way out? It is. On a different level. Okay, interesting. So whilst we're here, we should probably do public holo terminals, but I'm not sure where... Oh, is that a public holo terminal? Oh, there we go, okay. Now I know what they look like. I'm sure Kaizen can deal with the last one. There we go. And he's coming to help me with this one as well. Nice. Did I just need that one device? Recover the remote device. Assassin comms device. Oh. To be honest, I'm a bit lost with what I'm supposed to be doing. Grandmaster Steel Shan. Caution. Unknown sender. Funny stuff. Slicing a Jedi account is easy. Red light lancers can't be stopped. All that guiding hand stuff seems weird now. Guess I was going through a phase or something. The Hutt cartel's off our backs anyway. They're throwing a lot of creds around. Someone bought them off, seems like. Everyone knows the Lancers have a Jedi and Theron Cedric on their side now. No one messes with us. Well, we'll be taking the Duros sector next. Well, that's fine until you get called out on that. It seems like... Oh no, that's been around for a while. But the messages I had from previous people that I'd interacted with are gone. So it seems like there is a life on these messages. I'm told you were responsible for returning Akko Domi to the Jedi Order. You have my sincerest thanks. I wish you to know that he is being cared for by our best healers, not only those of the body, but the spirit as well. Though he continues to profess he is beyond redemption, I can sense that the true Akko is not lost to us forever. The atrocities inflicted on him by the Empire can be undone in time. Ah yes, this is the dude who we rescued finally after, like, what was it, 5 years from a torture facility. It is when the world is darkest that we must see the light in others. Thank you for having such clear vision. Aha, here's the contact for the twin suns. Force Persuade helps again. I don't feel good about invading the minds of others, particularly other sapients. But since that is the peaceful option compared with beating people up and or killing them, it's kind of the better option by default, even if it is a violation of the mind. Okay, this is the heroic. Okay, let's go and do that. Put Kaizen on tank mode so that he can help down there, and hop in, I guess. Oh yeah, I can tell him to go and sell trash, can't I? Restores health. Same amount though, so there's no point in keeping it. Hello chaps, how's it going? Stop trying to set me on fire, it's deeply unpleasant. I'm not sure why the game has decided that every Mandalorian that we encounter so far has to be an enemy. I don't think that the Mandalorians deserve to be just staple bad guys. From what I know of them, based on stuff from the Clone Wars, so a series that came out way after this was made, there's a lot more to them than that. Aha. Taking care of their munitions seems like a good idea. Didn't quite manage to get him with that final attack there. There we go. I think I might be having connection problems. That seemed like a lag issue just then. Nah, that caught him. Okay. Well, it was either me or Kaizen. Well, obviously it was either me or Kaizen. I can't tell whether it was me or Kaizen. I can't tell whether it was telekinetic wave or some attack of Kaizen's that was a splash ability, an AoE. Must have been Kaizen because I just hit this guy, this Mandalorian Enforcer. No, the specialist with telekinetic wave, and it didn't. Didn't hit the other one, so process of elimination. Am I done here? Oh no, there's another thing back here. Okay. Is there a rest ability? Oh yes, of course there is. Meditation. There we go. Ages since I needed to use it. And indeed, ages since I played. So, I had forgotten. Go away. wonder whether Kaizen will pull this enforcer. Hopefully we're far enough away. Yeah, it looks like. Where they all sleep. There was a little bit of space on the ground floor, and then this room, which didn't look like a bunk room, and this one, which I suppose might be a bunk room. I'd have to go and look at it, but nowhere here appears to contain sleeping arrangements. Look, Kaizen, would you go over there and fucking deal with these chumps? Pull their attention. I'm not a damaged sponge. I'm just a sponge. Probably my fault for attacking whilst there was a patrol right next to them, but... Ooh, nice. What did I do that for? That was a combat stim. It increased my mastery. Oh well, never mind. Increasing my mastery is fine, I suppose. Someone else has come in and cleared these. Kinky. Okay. Is the goal a person? War Master Rygoth. Okay, yes it was. Fun. So we're gonna have to wait for him to respawn. How is it that I cannot see the target, but the target can see me? That seems a bit like bullshit. It's getting a little bit warm in this room. See about opening a window whilst I wait for what's his face to respawn. I'll be right back. Oh, hello. I returned just in time for these guys to respawn. Oh, fantastic. This is the fault of whoever it was that came here first. Or before me. So thank you, that person. Kinky, wasn't it? That was their name. Possibly also a little bit my fault for standing here. Here's the reward I promised you. I took up a collection with all the local merchants. I think you'll be satisfied. Cool. If only the game was bright enough to swap out the lowest level of gear regardless of which slot it was in. Okay, let's fast travel out, I think. I don't really want to fight my way out. Seems unnecessary. Oh hey, I could also put ice in my bottle of water, couldn't I? I'm gonna go and do that. I'll be right back. Heat is making me stupid. Not quite a jiffy, but not very long. Ah, what our astromech droid. Let's come over here first then, I guess. Get acquainted with this wall. You right there, buddy? Seem like you're having a bad time. surprised they didn't open fire immediately. Go away. Do I not have a... Yes, I do have a stim on. Okay. That's a lot. Gamorreans are the green pigmen, aren't they? I'm rather good at not getting killed. I've done it all this time. Oh, Fowler teleported over there. That's impressive. So I wonder whether this zone now will remain... Oh yes, it will be. Remaining safe now because we've cleared it up. And it will remain safe because it is a phased zone. It was a group phase when we entered. There was the barrier over the doorway. So we don't need to worry about enemies respawning. This is a little bit odd. Why do you need such a big lift platform if the door is so small? The welcome desk that Kaizen is casually standing on. Yeah, I thought I wouldn't be allowed back in without having done more missions, or at least the next mission. So let's come up over here. Not sure when I next get to learn a level of speeder training. Isn't. No droids here. How stupid do you think I am, Isink? Holocams slightly here. Give for free. Trade gift. Broken droids yours too. All forgiven? Yes? Well, no, because if I don't stop you doing this, you'll do it somewhere else, and that's more of a nuisance than I think people are willing to give, to put up with from Jawas. Yeah, maybe the clan will decide not to just go around stealing valuable objects quite so brazenly. He almost certainly wouldn't be the one responsible for coming up with the plan and putting it into motion. The whole clan would probably have decided on it together. That's flying awfully low. I realise that ships probably have better controls. Why is this the only entrance marked on the map when there's at least 2 entrances to the place? Oh yeah. Whilst I think about it, sell trash items, please. Since I don't need him for fighting. Oh, there was a shop right here. Oh, that's he's a skill trainer, not a trader. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's a gift. Buy back. Pinpoint welding torch. It's a gift too, isn't it? Technology. Courting. Oh, they have different types. Probably what the companion values will match up with the different types of companion gift. That makes sense. So I don't imagine that Kaizen will care very much for a courting gift, will he? Yeah, no reaction, no influence gain. Small influence gain, because he's, I guess, got some use for a pinpoint welding torch. No influence gain, no influence gain. Moderate influence gain, because he has a use for military gear, and yeah, I don't think that I want to attack all of these together. I'll wait until this patrol droid has wandered past. And then come at these guys. Plaster, okay. Not any use to me as a Jedi. He doesn't count as one of the assassin's forces, evidently. Wow, that is a deeply unpleasant experience. Defeat the assassin Ultra Commando. Okay. Jump straight to Ultra, not like Elite Commando or Mega Commando or Super Commando. He's an Ultra Commando. Okay. Oh. Okay. We need to go around. least it's not taking very long. Ouch. That was an unpleasant experience, although I imagine it was less pleasant for him. The Ultra Commando. Managed to get myself turned around and confused about where the exit was. Okay, so we've got a hand in here, which we might as well do. Or well, we've got something there. It's probably a hand in. Ah! That's how you get to the group phase. Oh, whoops. Surprised there's fighty men's in here. Oh right, this is the Twin Suns. This isn't going to meet and talk to someone, isn't it? Okay, I was confused. I thought this was... So, a guy asked us to... The guy who appeared to us on a projection from an astromech droid as soon as we arrived, who we then met a little later. I can't check the map. I thought that guy who asked us to go to a hangar, I thought we were maybe meeting him out of order by going in down to the group phase bunker underground. No, hold on, not bunker. That's the Mandalorian mission. Damn, I can't explain this very clearly. I'll need to wait until I leave before I can explain, point out places on the map. But I thought that this was where we were supposed to go and meet someone. But evidently not. least his 2 assistants are down. It's quite annoying when they split themselves up like that. You're dealing with a group that's spread apart rather than neatly together. Alright, that's a slave pen then, I guess. Surprised that no one can climb out. Seems like you should be able to climb up these slats and then make it over here. But, okay. I mean, obviously not whilst there are guards, but there are now no guards because I have defeated them all. Or, well, most of them. Well, I'm just going to assume that they have left because that would be the sensible thing for captured people about to be sold into slavery to do. And I'm going to trust that they can be sensible. Oh yeah, doing that gives me a buff that gives me like 2 uses or 2 charges of something, doesn't it? 2 charges of that attack. I should try and use sprint more often. Yeah, this was the droid who wanted me to go and meet someone, and when I went over here I met the guy who appeared to me on that droid, and I thought that that was him, that I was meeting him out of order, that maybe I was supposed to go and meet him somewhere else around here or perhaps out here, and I had, by coming here and meeting him, done it out of order, but obviously that's not the case. You're welcome. Now I get some goodies. Oh yeah, we need to swap that out for the one that we actually want. Oh, okay, we're back to this gear then. So we haven't moved past this style. Okay. Cultural artifact. Military gear. Small influence gain. Okay, let's try and find someone to sell this stuff to. A Jawa. That's handy. Click 2. And since I'm getting more of this style of gear, I don't think that I actually feel like keeping a hold of these anymore. Do want to keep hold of the lightsaber though. So let's come up here then. If you can actually get up on there. Oh no, that's a sort of a piece of fabric stretched across. It's not a walkway. Okay. Ooh, those are big crystals, aren't they? Urban Womp Rats. Huh. The worn-out astromech droid is no longer hostile. Nice. Oh, I have to pick one. Alright. Doesn't really make a difference. Oh, we've heard that already, haven't we? And obviously so has she. Why was there a mission to come inside here? Keeping the Jawas at bay with a hose. So that's real weird. There was definitely a marker telling me to come in here. Over here. But once I did, nothing. What's caught fire? Someone's transport. Oh, was it a crash, do you suppose? Oh, yep, that's a dead body. That was a crash. Interesting, there are no connected travel routes to down here. I guess you have to walk all the way. Well, what was that? Some kind of enormous reptile. Bone Gnasher Psych. Okay, so not a crate dragon, at least. Teach Mandalorians manners. Yeah, I'm sure that's what we'll be doing. Oh, right. This is a one-way fleet transport. Interesting. I don't think that I want to do that just now. Can I zoom this in? No, but there is a magnifier. That's not very much help. Alright, let's turn that off. I wonder why Kaizen's only showing up as a disembodied zapstick. Stop trying to resist people helping you. You're obviously extremely unwell. Gun tested, but theory very sound. That's very reassuring. Let's hide that. Where did that go? There was a marker over here for a quest. Now this is back. I wonder where the marker is trying to tell me to go. There isn't anything on the major map though, and now it's disappeared. That's super weird and it's bothering me. Okay, let's come up here to do whatever this is. Unstable defense. Right, we're using an untested ion cannon on some violent droids. Mandalorian gunbearer. Is that describing Christians as crossbearers? Practically every Mandalorian has a gun. It's a part of their belief system. It's a big lizard. A lookout reel for the sand people. Or Tuscans, as they are also called. So where are these droids then? Oh, here we are. My health's low. I don't think I'm using the thing correctly. Oh, there we go. Apparently I need to be right next to them. Or it will backfire on me. Oh no, I think it just sometimes or often will backfire on me. And lower my health. Okay, cool. Lovely. How many times will it do that? I feel like I was doing something wrong with this. Because it was not working very frequently. Does it have to be when they're below a certain amount of health? No, apparently not. I've only managed one so far. This is getting quite frustrating. I want to try and look this up. See if there's any advice or guidance on it. So there's some Star Wars Old Republic forum posts about it, it looks like. you get completed this mission. It is horribly designed, so it's not your fault. You should have an ion detonator and an ion gun in your mission items inventory. Use the ion gun, not the ion detonator. That's what I've got. That's all I've got. Ion gun. When was this from? 9 years ago. Okay. I know this is thrilling viewing. Maybe I should stop trying to do this mission for now. Complete it some other time. But maybe my experience will be useful to someone else. No, that's no help. That's just information about the quest, like, that you could get from in the game. Found out if I tried to just use it on them without aggro, it always failed and damaged me. But when sending in my companion to attack, then using it while the aggro was on them, it worked about 50% of the time. Yep, this works. They should be more specific in the instructions. Or perhaps grief is a feature and not a bug. Oh, that's very stupid, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Can I set him to passive? Ooh, if I set him to heal. No. Oh, right, I can't change his role whilst he's in combat. Okay. Okay, so that did actually work. That's the solution. Instead of running up to them or running into range of them and then using the ability of the weapon, you need to actually get their attention on you, and then it works more frequently, or at least works at all. Razor tail rill. Here we are. Here's a Gamorrean. Where the heck's the way down? Or the way in? Is it through there? I don't want to jump in without knowing the way out, because it would mean fighting my way all the way around the compound, not just fighting my way out. Is this the entrance? Yes, it is. There we go. Kind of curious about what's up here. Just... Oh, another way in. Oh, great, okay. Caracas Invictimus the Vicious. Okay. Hope they have fun. Who's this? Ah, we've got a bonus objective of defeating Gamorrean forces. Okay. Oh, I've fulfilled the criteria already. Cool. No, of course not, because you're not capable of murdering me, and neither are these guys. Unlikely. Oh, I'm supposed to interact with this. With an axe on it, apparently. Not even a high-tech axe with electricity or anything, just an axe. Where's Kaizen gone? He was stealthed, hiding, waiting to take the final blow. It appears. Okay, well, we've managed to get out without too much fighting. A voracious swamp rat. It's definitely bigger than the urban variety. I wonder why these things... They look a bit weird, don't they? They seem to have eyes on... Not stalks, but like bulbous little protrusions. That's a wide opening jaw as well, isn't it? They're almost like chameleon eyes. Oh, hey. A mission. This is an interesting overlay for a mission. Genosian raiders have settled in the northern dunes of Jundland to prey on nearby residents and moisture farms. The Republic must intervene and protect the people of Tatooine. Rout the Genosian raiding forces and exhaust their offense by destroying weapon caches. Locate the leader of the raiding campaign, Hive Commander Bractor, and put a stop to the Genosian occupation of Junland. Genosian, they're different from Gamorrean, aren't they? Genosian... I guess we'll find out what they look like. The Genosian raiders are preying on the people of Tatooine, but you can strike a blow against them by defeating their forces in Jundland. Okay. Where's that? Oh, here. Okay. Not too far away. Ah, I thought these were the Genosians. They're a species we see in the prequel trilogy in Phantom Menace. One of the characters on Tatooine, as it happens, is one. Don't remember his name at the moment though. I thought we were also destroying weapons caches, but maybe that's next. Yeah, it is. It's a bit weird that they aren't together. Like you can't. They aren't tracked at once. Like I think, pretty sure other missions have tracked multiple objectives at once. Don't know why this couldn't manage. What a weird design in the building. Like, not the decor or anything, but the fact that the only way into this room, which is obviously some kind of meeting or office room, is through this one door. And no other way in. Defeat and search Hive Commander Bractor. Not in here either. Let's see, up another level. That was a bit weird. This is definitely looking very red despite these green hints. It's obviously some kind of lighting effect that's supposed to be like a door or something. It's supposed to indicate that there's a barrier. I mean, now I can't get in, definitely. But before, the red light effect on the door was confusing. Turn in Genosian attack plans, but that's probably to a safe deposit box or drop box or something, and I can't see it indicated anywhere. Oh well, whatever. The Jawas have been attacked by war droids. I assume this is where we need to be. I think I was having lag issues just then. Ooh, hey, purple gear. The heck did I just pick up? The only piece of purple, the only purple item in here in my inventory is this, and it was already there. So I don't know what happened to the thing that I just picked up. Oh, Emperor's Casino chip. Interesting. So is that a currency? Oh, it was. Okay. Weird. No, thank you. Okay, I guess we're helping these guys then. But not now. We will be doing it next time, because we're at 3 hours. So we'll be coming over here, gathering sandcrawler parts. Look out for the little guy. So that might be well, it will be the next stage in a quest chain. I don't know, it might be worth doing that now, so that we've got a conversation to start with next time. Yeah, alright, let's do that. I don't really like leaving quests without explanation. Leaving quests to do next time when we've already had the explanation now, and we've got a gap of time, several days. For people to lose track of why we're doing stuff. People, including me. So let's do this. And even though almost certainly will be a stage along a quest chain, I will at least have a motivation containing conversation to have next time. A couple of them here. Cool. And then, oh, 2 more over here. So we're basically done. That was quicker than I thought. I was worried that we'd be picking up sandcrawler parts from downed enemies rather than chests. And even if it was chests, I was worried they'd be, or maybe even not just, I was thinking just like tech objects littered about, and I was worried that they were going to be few and far between. But no, that was fairly easy. Alright, cool. For a planet with 2 suns, I'm surprised that there aren't 2 shadows being cast. Alright, there we go. We've got his crawler parts. And that will be it for today. I should be back on Friday, 8 PM GMT, more or less. Depends how I feel. And also it depends how hot it is. I mean, I am doing it in the evenings, so, or I have been streaming and will be streaming in the evening. But it's still been pretty warm in here, despite no direct sunlight onto this room at all. Like, this is at the back of the house. And me being in a t-shirt, it's still been pretty warm. I suppose I should probably like prepare with loads of ice in my water bottle, but it has not been very pleasant being super warm in here. I was considering stopping, actually, if it got any worse, if it got any hotter. But obviously that didn't happen. Anyway, I'm rambling. If it is unbearably warm in here, on Friday, there probably won't be a stream, or also, like, I might otherwise not be feeling like it, but there probably will be a stream. And in which case, I hope to see you there. And if not, well, I hope to see you again, whenever that happens to be. I hope you've enjoyed the stream today, and that you have a nice time until I see you again, whenever that is. Goodbye.